common question. Is my biggest fear is to do damage when I'm using alternative methods. I'm afraid I might hurt my animal using essential oils, or even with any of the alternatives like acupressure or. Okay, so Naomi, take that one away first of all.
I think this is what I always answer. People sometimes ask, in my clinic, can we do damage with the treatment we're going to give our animal? And my answer is no, but we have to listen to the animal. And that's the whole concept of the APA and, the whole concept of our studies. That first of all, we are not smarter than the animals. We do not know better than them, and we do not decide for them what is the best solution. We ask them, we listen to them, and we offer them our choices. Their choices is if they want to take it, then this is what the concept of self-treatment is. So this way, we're sure we're not making any mistake.
Absolutely. I mean, that is totally the whole system that guides us, and not just in the selection of essential oils, but also in using point work and doing anything with the animals, as we're constantly tuning in and we're listening. We're saying, does this work for you? Is this what you want? Because nature is so wise, and every being wants to be healthy. And all we have to do is bring the support that's needed to help the body return to health. And if you're listening from that point of view, then you can't do damage. Now, what does that mean? That means taking the essential oil or the herb or your fingers, if that's what you're using as an intervention, and asking the question. So you don't go up and take an essential oil and pour it all over, or say, I think that this is going to be good for you, I'm going to put it on you. No, you think about the oil, what your aims are, which oil might help, which herb might help, and you offer, and you patiently allow the animal to respond. And it's very clear. They'll come towards the oil, they'll move away. If you're going to go in and do an acupressure point, you go towards it slowly. They'll move their leg away if they don't want it. They'll move towards you if they do want it. So it's always on. And when we use that system, we don't cause damage. It's only when you're not listening, when you're forcing things on because we know best, which we do with all the goodwill in the world, right? Anybody, that's how it works. We've been trained to work with everything. Humans know better than animals, but it's just not true. They are so in touch with their innate wisdom, and we can use that. We can benefit from that. We can learn from that. And the only side effect of that is that you get a better relationship going with your animal, and you become more sensitive and listening yourself. And that's, for me, that's been one of the blessings of this whole journey that we've been going on with the animals. Okay.
And another point, one thing I want to say is also in the clinic, that it's not only the way I can talk about myself. I know Nayana works this way too, but I never kind of push myself into a treatment. I always ask, I always make sure the animal is with me and wants the treatment I want to offer. And the another gain out of it is the person in the room, which is, the owner, is contemplating from the side and learning a different language their animal is actually bringing into the room, something that sometimes they're unaware of, or they haven't realized that is what it means, and they're actually learning a new and different communication with their own animal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's totally like that. And and even if you're just doing it with your animal at home, you're going to have that. You're going to just really find a new communication. So don't fear doing damage. Just be very respectful and listening.